mesmerized by all the speakers. Sir, your points, ma'am. Oh my God, sir. It's like an eye opener. Greetings to gentlemen and happiest Women's Day. To all the daughters, strong wives, lovely mothers, and beautiful sisters present here today, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Brahmam and Brainfeed for always making me a part of the family. And now that I reside in Chennai, I'm first time getting to see. It's been 3 years long. I just shifted post marriage. I'm ideally from Hyderabad. So a quick presentation of my story. Thank you for giving me this opportunity today to share my thoughts to such dignitaries. Uh, Simplified. So I still remember the day I rushed back from home and staining my school uniform from in the bus and coming home and screaming to my mother saying that, "Ma, I think I have cancer." This was in class 6, where not knowing that my menstrual cycle had begun, and my mom explained me through. Of course, she took all the time. Me being a first time, me going back after a long gap. After that, I got my periods. I went back to school and shared it with my girlfriends, very eager to know that, if they knew it or if was I supposed to explain to them. I was surprised that they said, "We knew this. We had this session in fifth class." I said, "What?" They said, "The life skills session." One of the sessions was about menstrual cycle, which I missed. And I was the first one to get it. So I realized the importance of awareness, of knowing it, that there was a session which I really missed, and why life skills class was so important. So the young girl in me who lacked confidence and self-belief, a tanned, tall girl, a face filled with acne and scars, and body insecurities, struggled to find her identity in her teens. Yes, I had my fair share of. Sir, present. Next. I had my fair share of insecurities through my 20s, but nevertheless overcame and won the title of Femina Miss India 2018. Femina Miss India 2018, and found my voice through TEDx. And life moved on. I found my life partner. Thank you so much. And the most beautiful chapter has now turned into motherhood. Namaste. I'm a mother of a 2-year-old now. While I enjoyed pregnancy, ate and rested really well, took all the time in the world, and I ended up gaining a whooping 25 kilos. And being a Miss India, I had my insecurities kicking back in about my weight, and which I decided to overcome as my daughter started her solid journey. I'm sure every woman here, mother here would understand. So, Head Inspired Living, a team of 25 plus fitness coaches and nutritionists who work relentlessly on sustainable transformation, no fat diets and no cutting down on sugar. It's very difficult. So they introduced me to basics, which I feel we missed out learning as kids back in school days. How to balance a meal plate, dedicating an hour of exercise each day, and importance of mental health, which is still a taboo sadly in India. So while my journey in social media as an influencer began, I inspired mothers all over the globe. Now we are 300 plus women, mothers who are training under us through a Head Inspired Living. With too much information available to us online today, who do we rely on for the right guidance? There's so much AI going on, but who is going to guide my child? The concerned mother in me started, I started getting really worried as a mother. The misleading ads from everyday consumed bread that we take to ketchup to Maggie to baby food, all containing high amounts of sugar, edible oils, and fats. The real heroes who don't consume these products themselves but promote them on their pages, sadly, and on television. Our daily boost Horlicks by Sachin Tendulkar, who we idealize. The milk mixes contain high amounts of sugar, and every morning I woke up drinking this and going to school. And today morning I wake up, I crave for sugar. Isn't that true? Like hamara chai coffee, we crave for it because we're so used to it since birth. And who knew that Horlicks mixes so much sugar in their products? Nothing against the brand. I don't want a legal notice at home. But sincerely, as a mother, I started getting very worried. So why? I have a sincere question to all the schools today. There's a lot of talk about Women's Day. Yes, I'm wearing pink to support womenhood, but as a mother, what about the next generation? We are talking so much about AI, but I feel we're forgetting somewhere about EI, emotional intelligence in school. So why? Why are we not taught how to make our meal balanced? Basic things. After 30s and 40s, once we put on so much weight, we start seeking for guidance on how to lose weight. Wherein bachpan mein we are force fed, and mothers are said that until your child looks healthy or bubbly, they're not. But once you reach certain age, you're looking for joining them into co-curricular activities to lose that weight. So why eating right is still called dieting? The minute I said I do not want to eat rice today at a party, they say, "Oh, you're dieting. You want to lose weight." Why is it seen so differently? And why is it not so cool to avoid social drinking or smoking in high school nowadays? Why are we facing gut issues, PCOD, PCOS, infertility in our 20s and 30s? All my friends are choosing life partners post 30s and struggling to freeze their eggs in such a painful process. So it's all coming back to what we used to eat as children. Why is India diabetes capital of the world? And why are we not and exercise is, of course, not a part of our daily routine. Only when you want to go to Olympics or you're an athlete or a sports person, you are forced into doing your exercises. Why are different forms of exercises not introduced like sports are? We have basketball, cricket, but we don't know how to do Zumba, Pilates, or strength training. They think if we are lifting weights, it's all about bodybuilding. But no, I lift weights every day to lose my weight. Why do we find moving our body so difficult after a certain age? I just turned 30 and I still find it a little difficult to crack my back. so, so why don't we know how to manage or regulate our basic emotions? Why do we seek validation from society to believe in us? Why is it so difficult to talk about our feelings so openly? And why do I have so many questions? I'm so concerned to put my child into a Montessori CBSE. What is she going to learn? But is she going to learn these basics in any of the schools is my question. So dealing with, yet so many schools have structured programs and modules, the NEPs coming in to play. But why don't we have modules on nutrition or fitness or mental health? Why are we bringing those life skills? Can we bring those life skill sessions back to learning real life education about balanced meals, fitness, and importance of sleep? Basic. We know we need to sleep 6 hours. We know, okay, everyone says have a balanced meal plate. But who's teaching us? Parents? They don't know. Teachers? No, they're busy teaching subjects. Who's teaching us how to balance that? So, introducing to you Simplified, a brainchild of mine, of a concerned mother, to empower the future generations to make them wiser through awareness on vital topics. To start as young as possible because I cannot tutor my daughter. I know we put the responsibility on a teacher or a school later on, but I feel my daughter will listen to the teacher better at a certain age. So, as we believe that prevention is better than cure, let's not work out once we hit obesity. Let's not assume eating vegetables as a punishment, rather a nourishment. So, my team and I have put together 12 modules on nutrition currently. I'm still working on it about importance of sleep and reading labels. That's a very new thing in India right now, but previously I've seen supermarkets, you go read labels, you know the nutrition facts. None of us read it because it's minuscule. So, how to affirm, how to manifest, because manifestation has been the story of my entire crowning. So, simplifying real education for not just wealthier but healthier future generation. So, in the era of AI, I hope we give some importance to AI. They're very different from what the others have been telling, but I really hope we get back to our basics, look back, and as women growing more in this field, and I hope your next generation, our next generation, through empathy, like ma'am mentioned, we get to, which comes very naturally to us. So today, the best gift my husband could give me is he's taking care of the 2-year-old while I'm here today. So that's my Women's Day gift, and he knows what I'm working towards. So this is a simple project started by a mother. I'd love to meet you all at schools to understand how we can work on this for the future generations. Thank you so much for giving me this time.